Hi, I'm Gigi, and for the past week, I listened to Olivia Rodrigo's third studio album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love, 30 times.
Listen number 1.
That's it. That's listen number 30, which is 24 hours of listening. I avoided listening to the singles up until my reaction. So yeah, it's just going to be a genuine album reaction, review, breakdown, and appreciation kind of all rolled into one. Just like the album itself, this video is chronological. So it's going to start with my first impressions. Okay. Then I'm going to check back at the 12-hour mark. I truly could not be more excited that I get to listen to this song for the rest of my life. And again, at the 24-hour mark, which is where I'm talking to you from right now. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Great start. It's got a lot going on. I'm gonna definitely need time to process everything that's happening there, but super fun. I'm gonna start 8 out of 10.
Every night like the one before, dream of you from like 1 to 4, positively and truly sure nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear nobody's wanted somebody more.
Positively and truly sure nobody's wanted somebody more. What a love. What a way to write love.
Song could ever say.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is so exciting. Amazing. That's everything I ever wanted. She's rambling. She's going on and on. It's slow. It's fast. I cannot do justice to how excited I am about this song right now. That is probably, on first listen, top 10 songs I've ever heard in my entire life. You're a spark in the dark and my clothes are caught aflame. Yeah. And I'm too shy to say what I see when I dream of you. Hello? A heart made of wax and I'm melting in the sun. Are you listening? Are you listening yet? Harry Styles. Over and over. This is what he was talking about. Pack it up. That's it. That's all I need. This song and driving down the road. The rest of my life. Already? Song 2, by the way. Best album she's ever written. Oh, pretty. Love the outdoor sounds.
So I guess that it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds and the cliches I knew.
Sounds like
it's fine, it's cool.
I love the build-up. I love the orchestra. I definitely can see this one growing on me. Right now it's my least favorite of the 3. I think it's really beautiful. I just loved the summer excitement vibe of the last song. So I'm gonna give this one a 6. It's a 6. Yeah. Okay, this is what back to summer.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm
zombie in my body. Olivia, why would you do that? I'm a train off the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and all the colors are flat. Okay.
Everything that's funny, I wish I could tell then. And sometimes at a low point, I even wish for a tragedy. 'Cause I know he'd come over and take real good care of me.
I was not anticipating to enjoy a song that says like rotten and maggots in it to that extent. But I think it really, that like fun, girly energy of the song, and then the dark, like scary and like just sad language that she's using, moldy, rotten, maggots, like all of that against it is genius. I think that one is, right now for me, a 7 out of 10. Nostalgia, just immediately.
I think that you're a killer with your floppy hair.
It's definitely nostalgic. It's giving me like movie, like Pretty in Pink, Mean Girls, Breakfast Club. I mean, there's something to be said about being able to give the vibe of nostalgia on a new song. This type of music, that genre of music, is not like right down my alley, but I know people are gonna love this song. It's not my personal favorite song right now.
like your big sister.
Oh.
She has your same face, and I tried to win her over with my cynical humor and yacht rock music.
I thought she was gonna say Kiss Her. Personally, as far as like favorites and where I'm gonna rank it, I'm gonna say it's a 6 out of 10 for me. But this one I can really see me starting to enjoy. Oh. Impossible? Spy Kids. Oh, I love that. How she says insane.
So where'd you get that confidence from? Last time that I checked, I won. Let me be direct, just stop. You're being fucking weird. Maybe I'm a petty bitch, but you made me resort to this. That's it. I win. That's it. I win.
Between a 7 and an 8, 7 and an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's an 8. Purple is like the color that she was known for her past 2 albums, so I'm just putting that out there, and we shall see if that, comes up at all.
We fight over who I'm hanging out with, like a real couple. It's
So sad. And we fight over who I'm hanging out with, like a real couple. That's not healthy, girl.
melt with you till it all turns black. When you get so close and you can't go back. Melt with you till it all turns black. Melt with you till it just feels sad.
Well, that's depressing. Seem pretty sad for a girl so in love indeed. I'm gonna give this a 7. The Cure. This is the other single, which I have not heard.
Used to play a game in my head when I dated a guy. Tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry.
I mean, that was really devastating, right? That's just like, devastating. New name of the album. Just finding someone to love isn't the cure for like loving yourself, or, you know, not comparing yourself to other girls. And that is, yeah, that's an insane pull. That was really great. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. I'm a pony in a fountain, just waiting on my luck to change. That's the...
I'm patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting.
They say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. She's also saying, like, patience is a virtue. She says, I'm cool and forgiving, and I'll take what you're giving. But nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it, I begged.
When I lay in bed at night, that I feel trapped inside my life. Is that a normal thing to fight back the waves of a static lover's dread? I've overwhelmed, I'm underfed. I'm a penny in a fountain, just waiting on my luck to change. So
Penny. It's a penny. Yeah, okay. Cling to hope like snow on mountains. Careless words melt it away. Okay.
know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
We have ourselves another 10, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's a 10. There's so many layers to that one. I'm so excited to get to know that song better. Is it?
Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you.
It's giving me that vibe, like with the building of the song and the like kind of choir chorus. I just want to say that when I'm comparing songs, it's not that I'm trying to call out that it's a copy or anything like that. I like to find familiarity within songs. If something is completely new to me, it's something I've never heard, I'm like not primed to like it. I like things that are familiar. That's why I like to listen to albums over and over and over before I decide how I feel about songs or an album as a whole. So when I'm comparing songs, like, it's just to give myself like a grounding point, not to be like she's copying this, or that, you know, oh, this has been done. Or I think that half of this album would have made me cry if I was in the mindset of like my younger self. Fortunately, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm not here to cry, people.
A few moments later.
All right, what's wrong with me? Why not? Right? I mean, we're already here. Everything else has been devastating, so I'm super excited to see what's wrong with me has in store for us. That sounds super delightful. So, let's do it. Oh, yes, this is with Robert Smith. Actually,
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. So sorry to this man.
English musician and only continuous member of The Cure. The Cure, famously, on a single on this album. Yes, okay. Cool. Yes, not like an artist I grew up with, but I am familiar with the Friday song.
The doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
I'm not here to cry. I said that already, so not me.
Head just keeps on pounding with the simple thought, whatever this is what I want.
Until the doctor and she said I was fine. Tried meditation with a bottle of wine. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning.
Okay. Devastating. Man, I was like doing so good. I think this one pushed me over the edge. I was just skating it. The went to the doctor, but she said I was fine line. That's what's taking me out. Yes. Sharpay. Olivia Rodrigo, When I Find You.
I think you're what's wrong with me. I think you're what's wrong with me. I think you're what's wrong with me.
I think you're what's wrong with me. Fuck, dude. What am I to do? 1 out of 10? 0? Okay, I'm gonna give it a 9 only because that man's voice is unfamiliar to me, so it's kind of taken me out of it. Like, I'm like crying, and then there's this guy here. Once I get used to his voice, probably a 10 out of 10. Less is more. Maybe happy? I'm just kidding. I've given up on happiness for this album. Why have a banger? Why have a banger when we can cry?
Then I guess I wish you loved me less.
I like the bed creaking. I think there's a bit too much for me right now. There is a bed creaking, right? That's not... Yeah. In the background. I think it's like irking me a bit. If loving me means letting go and wishing me the best, then I guess I wish you loved me less. Bruh. Can we have nothing good? I mean, it's excellent. Like, it's... But you know what I'm saying. I just wanted to have like a fun, exciting... This is so depressing. It's genius. It's art, truly. I mean, to be fair, like, all of her albums are pretty devastating. I should have anticipated this. And, again, I gotta give it to her for the naming of the album, because she did tell us exactly what it was gonna be. So can't get on her for that. It's giving me Cindy Lou Who by Sabrina Carpenter.
Cindy Lou Who.
Not that Olivia copied. The songs give me similar energies, and That for me is positive.
I wish you loved me less.
Wow.
I mean, just beautiful again. Beautiful and devastating. Oh, okay. Pause. Before we get into that, I'm gonna give this... It's kind of slow. I'm not like... I think it's an 8. Expectations. Could it be positive? One can dream. Nope. Okay. There it is.
He wasn't smart or funny. I convinced myself he was. I'm not kissing any boy that is passive. The indecision is painfully unattractive. Past mistakes, I just need information. These days I've got expectations. So
Cute. Okay. Gave my heart with 0 stipulations. Now I take careful consideration. Fun. Good for you. Fun. Yay. Positivity.
expectations.
Fun. 7. Okay. This is the last song. We have made it to the end. We have cried once. All in all, given the album's themes, I would say that's a success. So we just have to make it through one more song. Cigarette Smoke. Let's see how we do. Hopeful. Look at the stars. Look how they shine. You know? Yellow.
I resent you for not being brave. Oh, go dark, go.
Okay. And that is the end of the album. That one is a 6 out of 10 for me. Actually, it might even be a 5. That might be my least favorite, unfortunately.
Oh my God, someone shut her up!
I just got done with my 15th listen, so I'm halfway. That's been 12 hours of listening to the album now. I'm very excited to have a new album that I love this much, and I'm excited to get into it.
Pressed up in the bathroom, wanting you again like an angel on the walls of Versailles.
The way that she says, all pressed up in the bathroom line, and you're looking like an angel on. Just on makes me think 4th of July for some reason, to like the rhyme scheme. So I keep thinking she's gonna say on the 4th of July, but it's on the walls of Versailles, which I like way better. Like, that should be the lyric. But I'm on listen 15, and I still am about to sing 4th of July. Like, it pops in my head every time.
And a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together.
I don't know like a lot about astrology, so I'm curious if Pisces and Gemini are like traditionally compatible, because the way that it's phrased with "but I think we might go really well together" makes me think that they are not compatible. And she's saying like, we are two incompatible people, but I think that we're gonna go really nice together. And Drop Dead is an 8. It was an 8 from my initial reaction, and it's staying an 8. I'm really enjoying the song. It's fun, and I'm very excited to see the music video, which I'm also going to be doing today. Is it where the Wall of Versailles is? I think so. So, the Louvre, is that where the Wall of Versailles is? Yes. All right. Now on to the best song that's ever been written. My favorite song Currently, I'm feeling like it's my favorite song of all time. This song feels premium. It feels like the fact that everyone and anyone can just listen to this song whenever they want. Like, that is so kind of her. That's charitable. I, like, truly could not be more excited that I get to listen to this song for the rest of my life. No notes. Stupid song, more like perfect song. And you don't even know what's coming, like it's so
New York
sneaky.
City's never looked so blue. You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel.
And the beginning of the chorus, like right now, it's a bit slow. It's gonna like pick up as we go every time she sings the chorus more and more and more.
You're a spark in
Yeah!
She's
That-
really good.
Love that. Love that part. And then, bam, right into the chorus again, except this time it's more urgent. She's like trying to get all the words out. She's saying it quicker. It's the urgency of it, you know? And then by the end, the last chorus is like very urgent.
with the hand on my heart. I swear nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't.
I love that she's screaming that part like nobody's wanted somebody more. Then she tries to calm down. She's like dun 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 dun. But I have to let this out.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name on the car, speeding down the boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
I love this song. I feel like this song could like raise me from the dead. I feel like if there's ever a time that my friends want me to get hyped up or go do something, I'm like, play this song for me. If I'm having a hard time getting out of bed, like, play this song for me. I will wake up. I will be ready to go. It makes me want to start my day. It makes me excited about life. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. Best song ever, infinity out of 10, perfect song. And then, unfortunately for me, we go from my very favorite song on the album, very favorite song ever, to my least favorite song. Like, we have this, like, such a vibe, and then it's just, like, brings me down. Yeah, I don't get it. It's not my favorite.
See what your face looks like going.
The chorus in the background right here, I think is really beautiful, and I love the addition to the song. It gives it like a little layer of depth there that I enjoy. Yeah, that's really pretty. I think that's gorgeous. Like, the song is very beautiful. I listened to it one night. I think like the second night I had my soundproof headphones in, and I was like laying down listening to the song, and it felt very like dollhouse, almost a bit like uncomfortable, kind of like a bit scary or haunted if you're like listening to it with your headphones on in the dark, which, you know, maybe that was my bad. But it like kind of scared me low-key. This one I'm giving a 5 out of 10. Like, I'm not like this shouldn't have been on the album, or it's not like ruining the album for me. It's just like, of all the other amazing songs, for me, this one is not my favorite. Funnily enough, this is then followed by Maggots for Brains, which actually has like gore, like scary movie type of language. But like, I love that song. Yeah, Honeybee, it's not for me.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off the track. I feel dirty. I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat.
For me, the song describes perfectly what it feels like what depression feels like. Saying that you're like a zombie in your body, that you're a train off of the track. Like, that whole chorus feels so like perfectly written and so accurate to me that when it comes in, but that's just a thing that happens when my baby goes away, for me, takes it away. I wish that it was just a song about like mental health in general, and not being like connected to like a partner. 8.5. U plus me equals heart, which originally I gave a 6, has now jumped up to a 9. So I did not like this song on first listen. It's not, like I said, my typical genre that I listen to, but it's really grown on me, and I'm having a lot of fun with this song. I love how she delivers the lines at the very beginning, like, I think that you're killer. The way that she says that is so, it's fun. Like, just have fun. Feels beach movie vibes. I feel like I want to do like the swim and the snorkel, you know, like, get me in there. Play beach. Play volleyball. You're posting another pic in clothes that I know are his. So actually, I think I was on like my 8th or 9th listen before I realized that this song is about like her current partner's ex-girlfriend. Before, I thought she was talking to like another one of her exes. Then I realized like it says, and some girl steps over and the girl is you. When I saw girl, I was like, wait, what? I was like, hold up. And obviously, yeah, that makes sense. I love how she like almost is screaming when she's like, it's so fun and so cool. Let me be direct, just stop. You're being fucking weird. It's just not my favorite side. I don't love that part. It kind of ruins the overall like vibe of the song for me. It kind of takes it out of like the cool fun vibe and feels a little too like childish for me. I mean, but when I sing it, like when it comes on, I'm gonna sing it and it's gonna be fun. But I just like, I don't think that's my favorite like part of the song. So for that, it's kind of brings the song down a bit overall for me. The whole song is interesting because you know that it's like written a bit romantic, like the idea of like, you're red, I'm blue, like now we're together and I see the world in purple. Almost like rose-colored glasses could be like a really gorgeous way to describe a relationship. Like, and compromise and learning to like be one and like understand each other, except for like we know that's not what the song is. Yeah, this song is, I mean, it has some really great lyrics and I do like the like production and the melodies and stuff. It just like so many of the other songs go above and beyond that for me that this song is like good. It's a good song. Purple is staying exactly where it was at a 7 out of 10. So as far as slow songs go, like I very much look forward to Begged and Less. I don't look forward to Honeybee and Cigarette Smoke. And then Purple is the slow song that's like in between for me. We fight over who I'm hanging out with like a real couple, you know? And it's like, whoa, wait. Like up until then, it's like sweet. The song is sweet. And then it's like, there's like these little things within the song that you start to realize, oh, this might not be like a healthy relationship. That right there, like, woo, like is a like huge flag where you realize like, hold up, what is this song? Where is this song going? Because that's not a sweet line. And I love how she's like describing it almost as though like as matter of fact, like, oh, like this is what couples do. This is what it's like is, and like, oh, how fun. Like we're doing couple things, like fighting. She does such a good job of like just throwing that out there so casually, but it does like give you kind of like a foreshadowing of the outro. I don't know, now that I'm talking about it, I'm kind of like, do I kind of want to bring that up a bit because it really is such a genius storytelling of this like specific type of relationship. But just because she did really well with it doesn't mean that it's personally my favorite song. So right now I'm giving it a 7.
I used to play a game in my head when I dated a guy. Tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry.
I love the blunt inclusion of that line. I think it's like raw. I think it's real. I think it's like a shock value. Right now I'm giving this an 8. I think with the music video, I may up those numbers.
Nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg.
Right here.
Yeah, to get it I beg.
Ah, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And then she comes again with a crazy lyric. And I have this thought when I lay in bed at night. that I feel trapped inside my life. Is that a normal thing?
Can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
So I wasn't processing when I first listened to the song that she's saying that I think you're what's wrong with me, like her partner is the thing that's like bringing her down. But yeah, I definitely feel like I thought it was more like a mental health song than a relationship song, and that I was like really like resonating with. One of the composers and the lyricists on the song, besides just Dan and Olivia, is Sasha Alex Sloan, and she came out with a single in 2020 called Is It Just Me?
Is it just me, or does anybody feel the way that I feel? They're just not being real.
Which is a song that I like absolutely love. It's on like 5 of my playlists. She also is on the I'll Wait song with Kygo.
I'll wait forever, that's what we said. 16th of September, lying in my bed.
I'm like trying to pay more attention to who's like a producer, who's part of the lyrics, and you know the composer on songs now. Just so I can like give credit where credit's due. For this album, Olivia is like a songwriter on every single one of her songs, and she has co-writers, but she's on every single one. And then producer is Daniel Nigro, who she's worked with for her past albums as well, and he is the producer on all of the songs, and then there's some co-producers as well. But the like whole album as a whole is basically Dan and Olivia. He's produced, written, and co-written songs for Olivia Rodrigo, Chappell Roan, Dermot Kennedy, Renee Rapp, Maisie Peters, Conan Gray, and Lorde. Hello? So yeah, it definitely like should be on my radar specifically. That's like all the artists I love.
I'm not feeling like myself on amber lights and warning bells on. I'm not feeling like myself and I'm not hiding it well.
She goes into the well, and then immediately it goes into genius. It's so amazing, and I love Robert Smith's backing vocals, specifically the way that he says that is like something about it is like itching my brain. I think you're what's wrong with me, and it goes the bum, bum. There's like 2 little beats that go between like only 2 of the I think you're what's wrong with me's. I love that sound. It's almost like a realization, like a hard hitting like truth. You know, it's like, I think you're what's wrong with me. Boom, boom. Like, kind of like, almost like you were in a daze and you're like coming to. What's Wrong With Me is another 10 out of 10. Now we're on to Less, which was an 8 out of 10 and has now moved up to a 9.5.
If loving me means letting go and wishing me the best,
Just the way that she says,
then I guess I wish.
just how she gets just that right there, that alone brings this song up to a 9. And then like the other lyrics give it that 9.5. But just that part, like I could listen to the song just specifically for that little part. It's so gorgeous. And I think like such a beautifully tragic delivery of those lines. Trip to Big Sur only confirmed this isn't what it should feel like. Like, we tried to recreate our favorite date, we weren't having fun, we took this big trip that's supposed to be, like, beautiful and fun, and, like, this is not what love or, like, a loving relationship should feel like. Yeah, it's just genius. The instrumental break is, like, full of so much emotion in itself. It reminds me of Pixar's Up, like, the Married Life song. How that song alone, like, portrays emotion. The instrumental break in this song, like, perfectly encapsulates everything that she's singing about, and, like, the music itself has emotion. Like, it's devastating. It reminds me, it's also like To Build a Home by the Cinematic Orchestra. emotional like weight to it. This is a 9.5. 9.5 out of 10. Less is another one of her slow songs on the album that I really look forward to, and that I think like every part of it is done perfectly. Yeah, I love this song. Now let's get into Expectations.
I thought that he was perfect, and now his numbers flawed.
Love is so embarrassing vibes.
And now it don't need to think I love fucking embarrassing.
Where it's like, did all that for like just some guy. You know, it's like, I thought that he was perfect and now his number's blocked. Like we don't even talk. I don't know who that is. This one's fun. It's another fun song. This one, like, I can definitely see, like, before you go out, like, you and your girlfriends, like, playing this song. Love the sarcasm of, took a couple months, but now I am secure. I am so evolved. It's almost like telling yourself this thing that you're, like, hoping to eventually become true. I will be adored. It's almost like it's a demand. Like she's saying, like, this is how it's gonna go. 8.5 out of 10. Could go up. I'm feeling not so sure about that now that I said it out loud. This one is another one with Honeybee that I just, like, don't love. It's not my... Again, I don't think it shouldn't be on the album. I'm not saying it's, like, the worst song ever. It's just not my favorite song. This one gets a 6 out of 10. I feel like the lyrics are really gorgeous. And, like, the things she's saying, I think there's just, like, not a lot going on in the song for me. And there's not, like, a melody that saves the song for me. It just kind of stays a bit, like, flat and neutral. It says, the cigarette smoke is a smell that I know. It clings to my clothes and seeps into my bones. I love that visual. Something about, like, when artists say, like, something about something being in their bones.
But you would still miss me in your bones.
Something about, like, the idea of it being, like, that deep. It's, like, so deep that it's into your bones is, like, automatically something that I think is a great, like, universal understanding of, like, how serious and significant this thing is. When I first heard this song and it said, give me back my... I thought she was saying my diamond and I'll give you back your heart. But she's saying time and... I don't know. I think it's, like, Honeybee for me. Just, like, I don't think I understand that as a, like, pet name or as... It feels too clunky to me. I don't understand, like, how you would say that casually. Where she says, it's bone dry, bitter and hollow. I need help with that line. I don't think that I'm understanding, like, the bridge. You'll be miles away tomorrow. Why'd I try it all? Like, just, like, about the relationship. I don't know. This song is a 6. It's, like, a good song. I'll, like, continue to listen to the album as a whole. Not take it off of the playlist. Like, for Tortured Poets department, I have most, like, when I listen to it, I have, like, the entire discography for the anthology except for Robin and Thank You, Amy. Because those songs, like, are, well, for one, like, Robin, yeah, like, I do not like that song. And I don't like Thank You, Amy either. To the extent that I don't even... like, appreciate them being on the album. Whereas this one, Cigarette Smoke, I can appreciate, like, its place on the album, even if it's not my favorite song. Like, it wouldn't make a personal playlist, but I will play the album in full. Whereas, like, Tortured Poets, I had to make a separate playlist that is the whole album, except for those 2 songs, because I did not want to hear them anymore. I kind of love that... Okay, I hate that the album is as long of a title, because every time I try and look it up, it's like, it's such a big thing to look up. But I kind of love that she didn't stick with the 4-letter titles. I think that would have been a cool thing for her to do, but I think it's funny that she was like, okay, if I do another 4-letter, like, now that's, like, my thing, and I don't want it to be, so she's like, I'm gonna cut this off now, and, like, just went with, like, the longest title ever.
Sometimes I shorten it and just call it love.
Sure.
So that's a 4-letter word, so loophole.
I'm officially going to watch the music videos now. So I'm gonna save Stupid Song's music video last, because I'm so excited for that one. Drop Dead song and official video was out April 16th. April 16th. So I've literally waited for 2 months to hear this song, which was like damn near impossible. I think I probably heard like bits of it, but I really genuinely don't recognize the song. Yeah, okay. Fun. Like there's like so much happening right now. Like it's like building and building and building, and they're doing like slow shot cuts where it's like dun dun. Like I need it to be rapidly going through like all these memories or visuals. For me, she's singing it very keeping with the upper like angelic part of the song, but I want hard hitting beat that's behind that. I just think this is like an opportunity where I can't love everything, and this might have been a bit of a miss for me. I just feel like despite it being in Versailles, it's not like bringing the drama or the feeling that I feel makes the most sense for the song. I like how it's like stop motion and like kind of art, like that little like fridge that she opened up for the hearts is almost like a cardboard cutout type of thing. I think it's cool, like art. She looks kind of like vampire-y. With you, I love this little setup thing. Don't know what's going on, but it's fun.
I used to play a game in my head when I dated a guy.
Oh, she looks so good.
Tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry.
Ooh, I love that.
I thought I found the end.
I love the needle on the tallies, and then it like zoomed over and there was the guy with like the big eye. See, this is much, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Oh, fun, cool. Like going through the ear.
This time, but I'm
It's kind of uncomfortable looking. See, this feels like the proper emotion for the song. Some big hand taking out the skyscrapers. Oh, her! Oh, like a dollhouse! Shut up. See, that's sweet. This is sick. I love that concept. Oh! Well, she didn't love that concept.
New York City's never looked so blue. My friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free. And all the girls at this party are so cool.
Why is there a cat?
It's never been the thing that I could do, but I can't help but imagine what you say when you speak of me.
Okay. Please. That's fun. That's a cute shot.
Walking through the park with
Okay.
my head high.
No!
College girls and drunk guys. If there's a God, he's the bond that's between.
No, it's not, I'm not the genius, so, but this part right here is walking through the, that's where, like, I needed to see, she, like, stopped them all at the crosswalk, and then I need her to be like, look back and walk them all, like lead them all as she's telling them, walking through the park with my head high. And then, we look over to the other side past all the college girls and the drunk guys. And you see that in the, like, because she's in this park and she's like, the head against the tree is not that I need, like, the power walk.
And I'm too shy to say what I see. I dream of you. Hear a spark in the dark.
Okay.
And my clothes will caught a flame. You
Cute.
should feel how I feel when somebody says your name.
No, come on.
Speeding down the boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax.
Because she's just saying it. She's just saying it. Like, has no, like, I need the this. I need, like, she had that in The Cure. She had the facial expressions of it just being like, she's just talking the lyrics here. I need the like, down on her knees on the ground.
Every night like the
Yes,
one
cute.
before. Dream of you
Yes.
from like 1 to 4. Positively and truly sure. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell
Fun.
your friends that you're mine, I'm yours.
Cute.
With the hand on my heart, I swear. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear.
Yes. Yes. Fun. Yeah. There we go. This is what I'm saying.
Hear a spark in the dark.
What's up with the cats?
Caught a flame, you should feel how I feel when somebody says your name in the car, speeding down the
Why is it-
boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt and it's coming undone. I feel like
Yes, more of that.
totally insane. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Dang it. Okay. Like, not a total miss. It's not. I loved some of the concepts. I just needed. I need the song. It has so much depth and punchiness. I need that. What's going on with the cats? I love cats. I rarely would have qualms with cats being in the video. Why are they here? It's not fitting the vibe for me. I love the randomness. I love the inclusion of cats. This was not the time. I am so confused by the cats for some reason. It's really like Reddit. Let's see. Drop Dead music video. Oh man, and everyone's saying like, this is the best song she's ever written, and they haven't even heard Stupid Song yet. I'm so excited for all these people, the people of the past, to hear the music of the future. Is it chronological? I haven't considered this concept, that the album is chronological. Maybe? No. Let's see. Drop Dead. And it goes, stupid song. Yeah. Honeybee. Okay, I guess it's a sweet song. Oh my god, is it chronological? I think it is. Wait. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I love seeing what people smarter than me have to say. Okay, let's see what people say about Stupid Song music video. Okay. So people love the cat. I don't know, guys. It's just like not the energy I need for the song. Like, I think that concept of having like a little camera to the cat for like literally anything else. I don't know. I didn't like the cat. I love cats. I want all the cats in all the music videos. I think I would have no problem with the cats if the rest of the music video had the energy that I needed. It's like the cats brought the energy. Oh god, that was by far her best album. So raw, experimental, specific, relatable, soul-crushing, and deafs need a break from listening after that banger streak of songs at the end of the album. That's so funny. Yes, everything is so true. It is experimental and it is specific, but something about the specificity is important. Like, there's like 50-50 where I think a lot of artists try and make things like general enough that like everyone can relate. But I think she's doing a great job of like being so specific that it's like this song is for like a very specific group of people. And still, if you don't relate to the song, you can still love the song and appreciate the song. Okay. What is happening about Honeybee? I'm not getting it. I'm gonna have to go into that because what? That's people's favorite. All right. I'm halfway through, and I'll see you guys when I'm at the 24-hour mark. See you soon. It's chronological. Oh my gosh, this like kept me up at night. This may have been obvious to you guys. I was avoiding any interviews up until the like 12-hour point because I didn't want to get spoilers or like I wanted to see how I listened to the album on its own without seeing other opinions or seeing, the interviews or like Reddit pages. And so there was just nothing that I was seeing like about the album. So I don't know, maybe it was obvious. I don't know if I should have picked up on that.
Yeah,
That's like 6 songs and it's purple and it's like, that's when like the doubt creeps in and then the Cure, it's like you flip the record and it's the Cure and this sort of like the unraveling, as we say, of this narrative. And
there were just a few songs that weren't making sense to me. I thought that Honeybee was like a sad song. I thought Maggots for Brains was saying like when your baby goes away, like when they've actually left. I wasn't looking through it with a lens of this is from start to finish, from crush to breakup. So, I was just looking at it as any other album, like pop album that I listen to, which is that like it's going to be cohesive, but it's not like a concept or like a story as the whole album. So that like blew my mind. I just like that she's like incentivizing listening to the album as a whole work. I feel like so many people, we just have playlists now and you hear a song you like and you add it to your playlist and don't really give the whole album an opportunity or like listen to the rest of the album. You just listen to the one song that you like, or you listen to that album once and then you add the like 2 or 3 songs that you like to a playlist. I listened to like Taylor Swift, Renee Rapp, Sabrina Carpenter, obviously Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish, Harry Styles, that type of music. And I don't think that any of them have ever done a story album like this. Olivia herself in an interview said that she didn't want to call this a concept album because that's like a disservice to actual concept albums. I don't think that I've ever listened to a concept album before. It is a new, pun intended, concept for me. So yeah, I guess it was like really popular in the like 70s, 80s. It's like more a rock album type of thing to do. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a second. I kind of looked into like what other albums do this. What are popular albums that have a story from the very first song to the end? And yeah, so let's just talk about them real quick. Tommy by The Who, 1969. The Wall by Pink Floyd, 1979. I know the song Another Brick in the Wall.
All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
I haven't listened to the album as a whole. Like, I know their popular songs. Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche, which was released in 1988. American Idiot by Green Day, 2004. So that's more recent, like, Again, I know the popular songs off that album.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
And, like...
When September ends.
know those two songs, but yeah, again, never listened to the album from start to finish. The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, and that one was 2006. Off that album, I know Teenagers.
They said I'm teenagers scared the living shit out of me.
I recognize Welcome to the Black Parade.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city.
None of those albums have I listened to from start to finish, and I've only heard the popular songs, the songs that my dad played, or the songs that I've heard on the radio. Yeah, that was really interesting. So I'm not saying that like she's the first person to ever do this. There's a lot of history with it, and I think that's really cool. It's just, this is something that I haven't seen in a pop album, at least not the like pop music that I listen to. Yeah, this chronological thing has really just made my appreciation for the album be that much deeper, and it's really helped me to understand each song and like its place within the story and what she's trying to, like what her intention with each song was. Now that we're at the 24-hour mark, I want to go back go back a bit on what I said about the music videos. I was a bit in hater mode because I just love stupid songs so much, and I wasn't like seeing the vision. It wasn't what like I was picturing when I hear the song, and so I was like, that's wrong, that's not how it should be. But you know, I've like been watching it a few times since, and there's like parts that I really enjoy, and I love the kind of aspect of it being more of like a fever dream, and like I like that concept. I think that is cool. I think I just didn't understand it when I was watching. I was like, why are there cats? And you know, and it's like it's supposed to be like, you know, there's this piano in the middle of the bodega and cats all over it, and like it is like fever dream-esque. There's like ballerinas just dancing in the middle of the street as she walks down it. You know, it's like almost like they're not even there. Like at the very end, I missed that bit. Like I missed the sprinkler, and like because I was like so done with the video at the time, I missed just the immediate cut from like this like party dance of the ballerinas into like her just like standing there in the sprinkler, and that is like so funny to me. I still wish there was a bit more drama, like just a bit more of that. Like they kind of did like, they did a lot of like headbang and stuff, but they slowed it, except for the part where, right, like they're like, nobody wants somebody more, and then they're like shaking their heads crazy. That they sped up, but like a lot of the shots that I feel like are really intense, they like slowed down, and I need like the full motion of all of that. So I like the idea. I like how it starts with New York City's never looked so blue, and we kind of have her walking through New York, and we have the bodega and the cats on the piano, and it's just like, I like the idea that like none of that's happening, and that she's just like actually walking through a bodega doing something, and she's imagining, she's like singing the piano, and that the cats are like a part of it. I almost wish, like, since it's so fever dreamy, like that the cats just like had a guitar or something, or like we're on the piano with her. Like if we're gonna go there, then like I think it would have been funny for like the pause to be the POV like on the piano too, like playing with her.
One night I was bored in bed and stalked you on the internet.
Okay, so we start with Drop Dead, and that is the crush. This is the development of the crush. You know, she's saying like, one night I was bored in bed and I stalked you on the internet. It's literally from the very first time that she sees him, or that she sees him as like a potential someone that she could date.
Yeah, I'd love it if you walked me home. If you promise we can go real slow, 'cause I got chewing gum and a bunch of stuff I'd like to know. Like,
so cute. They're getting to know each other. She's like, walk me home and we can like walk and talk about our lives. It's like the very beginning of a relationship where they don't know each other yet. The only thing they know is the things that they've seen online, you know, that she saw when she stalked him on the internet, and that he's like presumably seen about her being, you know, a major pop star. Like, you know, it's like, no, let's talk, and let's actually talk, you and me as two human beings, and get to know each other.
let's go steady, let's go out and tell the whole damn world.
It's cute too, like she's asking, let's go steady, let's go out, I want us to date. It goes from her learning about him, stalking him on the internet, to now they're talking, they're in the talking stages. Not only is the album chronological and it has like all this depth, but this song alone has this whole story that I wasn't picking up on initially.
Pisces and a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together. Kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I
love that song. I love knowing now that it's like a concept album. Okay, but she says it's not.
I don't think that it's not a concept album. I think that's doing a disservice to actual concept albums.
But that it's a chronological album and a story in 13 parts. Knowing that too makes this song even more exciting because it's telling you exactly the story of the very beginning of their relationship, you know? And like you already knew that as the song, but in the context of the album, like it makes it that much cooler. I have my original rankings here, and on the other side, I have the new titles. So I haven't looked, so I'm gonna keep it that way. And I'm gonna open it up and compare at the end. But right now I'm not looking at what I said originally so that I can just give my new scores and see what changes. My favorite song. This is... I love this song. I love this song. I love this song. It's just every time. Okay, so like talking in the context of the album, we just had Drop Dead, The Crush, and now we're going into like the butterfly, the honeymoon phase, like just being crazy in love. Let's listen.
Spark in the dark and my clothes will caught aflame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down.
You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I mean, just the whole chorus, but yeah, like, I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a brake. She's just like falling head over heels. She's just allowing herself to fall right into this feeling that she knows is like over the top. And she says like, I feel crazy. I'm like totally insane. And that's coming through like but she can't help herself. Like that's the, you know, maybe it's toxic, I don't know, but it's fun. And I think it's sweet. Like Olivia says she loves sad romance songs, like things that have a little bit of sadness to them, a little more depth.
Some of my favorite love songs are fucking devastating.
Right.
I just love a happy, like, I don't care, like, if it's frivolous. I just love something that's just joyous like this. Yeah, I love this.
Hear a spark in the dark and my clothes will caught aflame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt that is coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally.
His baby shoes unraveled. Thread on your shirt and it's coming undone. I know that one is like fun and positive and one is like very devastating, but I love the through line there.
Every night like the one before, dream of you from like 1 to 4, positive.
Actually, I saw someone say that you get your best sleep in REM, like towards the end of the night. And so that's why she's saying dream of you from like 1 to 4. I haven't seen that confirmed. I haven't seen her say that in an interview, and I watched quite a few of them, but I love that concept, and so I'm gonna go with it.
Nobody's wanted somebody back.
It's so fun. It's so fun. I hope other people are enjoying this song as much as I am.
More than any stupid song could ever say.
10. 10. It's a 10. It was a 10. I know it was a 10 on my first listen, and it is a 10 still. Conceptually, this song reminds me of Line by Line by J.P. Sachs and Maren Morris.
Love's too big for a love song. If I tried to sum it up, I know I get it wrong. Sometimes if it don't sound right, I apologize, I just said it cause it rhymed. 4 chords, 3 minutes, you never fit in it, so I just take you line by line. I'll be
So this song says, love too big for a love song. If I tried to sum it up, I know I'd get it wrong. And this is, I love you more than any stupid song could ever say. So if you haven't heard that song, you should listen to it. It has a very similar concept. Not just like the idea that a song can never like truly encapsulate the amount that you love somebody. Okay. Honeybee. Listen, I see how Honeybee is a more realistic, like, and pure depiction of love, that it's simple and it's quiet and it's honest. I think there's like a real sadness to it, and like I've seen people saying that they like are going to use it as their wedding song, which do whatever you want, you know? I just think it's like still a little sad. And Olivia wrote it that way. She wanted it to be sad.
You're happy and you're joyful and you're like, oh my God, I'm so into this person, which is all great, but there's also like an element of, oh wow, I have something to lose. So it just heightens the stakes of like, oh God, what happens if it's not here anymore?
It's just not my favorite song on the album. It is my least favorite song on the album, is what I should say. And sue me, you know, I don't know. I just, it still has that dollhouse. It still has that creepiness, that like a bit haunting. And if that's like the thing that you love in a love song, then great. It's like right there for you. And like, I just went back like to restart the song, and Stupid Song was right there. You know, it's like, like, oh, I just want to like, go over there. It is like, Stupid Song is so, you know, just so good. And I love like the emotional highs and lows of the album. I love that it goes, but it's just my favorite song. It's just so hard to follow that up. So yeah, Honeybee is just in a bad position for me. I still love the like nighttime sounds.
The cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. Let's just walk.
And I think that's such a sweet sentiment. The cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. That another way of saying like those can't even put into words is
Walk me home, and it feels like God threw me the bone, sticky sweet tangerine.
So she says, and it feels like God threw me a bone, sticky sweet tangerine. Let's hold on to that.
In the dark, I'm not scared. I just reach, and you're right there.
Okay. I should do this when we get to cigarette smoke, but hold on to that. She also said that during this like little violin part that she feels like she can imagine it being like people in love and waltzing. And I think that's really sweet. Like I see what she's saying, that she feels like it's very like dreamy and like dancing with someone you love. And I agree. I think that this part feels very dreamy. Like this specific part, the music is taking you somewhere sweet. I feel like other parts of the song, it's taking you somewhere a bit haunted or a bit sad. And that's why the song as a whole, I feel like for me doesn't work as like a wedding or like the ultimate love song, even if it's just like a quiet, honest love. I think this part saves the song a bit for me. Like,
It's too hard to
Conan's in the background here, apparently.
in a way that feels honest, but even when I'm quiet, I promise.
Okay, so the whole song, the chorus she's been saying, but even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. She's been saying that the whole song. And now right here, she says, and even when I'm quiet, and then she is quiet. And then she says, I promise. And so it's the concept of the song right there. Even when I'm quiet, implied, I love you, I promise. It's just so genius to me, and it really, it elevates the song for me, that I otherwise wouldn't appreciate the song as much if she had just continued this chorus the same as all the others.
A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
She says that so beautiful right there at the very end. It's sad and it's devastating too, because right in the context of the album, we know that it doesn't work out. So it's like the here's to hoping, like really gets you. In the song individually as like a love song, it doesn't read that way to me, but as the third song on this album, as a love song of a story that we know like how it ends, I think it works really well on the album. The bits like of sad notes, especially with the "here's to hoping" line, you know, it's like that's devastating, especially in the context of the album. So I think it's a really genius song on the album. It's a 5 as a song and it's a 7 in the context of the album. Then I'm going to give it a 6 total. You know, I have to stand my ground. I know that people love this song, and I'm happy that it's on the album, and I'm happy that people have it, and I'm happy that I have it. But I have to stand my ground regardless of Olivia saying it's one of her favorite songs and me seeing online that a bunch of people think this is the most romantic and their favorite song. It's been 24 hours and I have not changed my mind. I'm feeling very defensive about this. So Maggots for Brains is one that I really needed the context of this being an album from start to finish, or a story from start to finish, because I thought that it was a breakup song, like all the way until I found out about the chronological aspect, because I thought she was saying that she wanted to like fake a tragedy to get this guy back, not just that he would stay home with her for the day. So in the context of the timeline of this, you know, this is kind of a song about wanting to be with someone, like loving someone so much you want to be with them 24/7. And it also has like a few themes of codependency. You know, she says, "What can I do but think of you? Like, what else is there? I'm just waiting for you to get home." She's almost like a sim in her own life, just waiting to like be interacted with. And I think the line, like, "It's so weird he's not here," just elaborates on that idea of her like giving herself so much into the relationship that she no longer feels like herself on her own. I feel like a zombie in my body. I feel uncomfortable. I don't feel like me unless you're here. I'm no longer an individual. We are one. Like, I really love that song. I also want to give it a 9, but I think that Drop Dead beats it for me, so I'm going to give this song an 8.5. You know, she's just having fun being in love, and her friends are like, "Hey, like, you know, be careful, you know, just take it slow." And she's like, "Okay, anyways, like, I hear you, but not really. I'm ignoring you for now."
And all my ex-boyfriends have heard these lies, but I like you better.
In the background there, she's saying, "Let's get married by the time we're 25. She says, "All my boyfriends have heard these lines, but I like you better by a million times." So she's like, "Yeah, I've said these things before, but like, this is different and I love you so much more than that."
They say modern love's a cruel endeavor. They say it's crazy. And to that I say fuck it, whatever. And I got a feeling wounds are healing, talking on the phone.
She says, "Sometimes I get overwhelmed and way too far ahead of myself. I often get the feeling that I'll never want somebody else. It's very just like, it's you, it's only you. Nobody else that I want. This is exactly everything that I've been searching for." And like, See the Cure, where she's like, "Wait, this is everything that I wanted. Why do I not feel better?" Like, blah, blah, blah.
It was sort of the nexus of the entire album is this conversation that I had with one of my friends. And I was like, I want to write this record about love. It's supposed to be about love. I have all these love songs that I just love. And I'm in this like relationship that is like, quote unquote, happy. Like, why do I feel so depressed? Like, why can't I feel how I think it's supposed to feel in my head?
You plus me equals heart equals a 9. You plus me equals a 9. have My Way, which is like jealousy and a bit of territorial. And I saw like some interviewers were saying like, so you're okay with being the bad guy?
Is it okay if you're the villain? Is that okay?
Yeah, whatever.
Like, and I don't think that she is being the bad guy in this song. Like, I think that it's like totally fair. Originally, I said that it was very better than Revenge and like I Can See You coded, but this is just completely different. It has like it still has like that cool spy thing that I feel like I Can See You has, but like this is a totally different sound. Not everything is about Taylor Swift and you don't have to always, and it's like, and it's not, and I agree. It's just that like my point of reference is that I love Taylor Swift and I love Olivia Rodrigo and I love Sabrina Carpenter, and like for me all those things can coexist. I think it's like that's so fun. Like he's with me. Like obviously, it reminds me of the Britney Spears clip.
And wasn't he a bit jealous seeing you kissing with another boy?
No, it's just a movie. It's pretend. You're an adult. You should know that.
That clip reminds me of this line where she says, he's with me. Like obviously, it has the same energy to me.
Here's the part where the girl gets pissed and the girl is me. Did you get that?
I love the attitude in that part right there. Like, and here's the part where the girl gets pissed and the girl is me. Did you get that hint? Like, it's like, it has so much attitude and sass, and I love, I just love that bit. Kind of insane how she sings that. Is it not? That is like such a crazy note, and every time I'm like, okay, right there. You send him another poem and you think that he'll just let me go. So it's like, I think it's totally fair. Like this girl is like sending him poems. Like, hello. And then she says, and maybe you're just trying to get me riled up now, but you're posting another pic in clothes that I know are his. Like, if this is a chronological album, she's in this relationship. Like, why are you in his clothes? And actually, like, I used to have a problem with the aside. I didn't like the, let me be direct, just stop. You're being fucking weird. But now it's like, no, like, you are being fucking weird. Some people said that it sounds like the girlfriend from Avril Lavigne's song Girlfriends, like, perspective.
Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. No way, think you need a new one.
My Way is a 9. Album being chronological has really given me a deeper appreciation for Purple because it's such a brilliant bridge between, like, the love side A, the love songs, and side B, like the unraveling, as she says, of the relationship. Yeah. So Purple, like in the context of the album, is like really the first explicit doubt that we get. There's like some sadness throughout the side A songs, some red flags maybe, but this is the first time that it's like explicitly said, like lines that are very clearly not like love songs. They can't be taken any other way than like kind of the breakdown of a relationship. This is the point where, unfortunately, I have to be the bearer of bad news if you have not heard this yet. But this is something devastating that I saw, and that's that on the Guts tour, she wore these t-shirts that were like Easter eggs for the lyrics, and all the lyrics that she had were from the first 7 songs, so like all the way up to Purple. And I saw in the comments, someone was like, that's so sad, like it was supposed to be a love album, but, now it's not. And I was like, like maybe, kind of, but like Purple's not really a love song. But then she did an interview and said,
well, Purple started as a love song. There's a version of it in my computer that's just like a pure, beautiful love song.
And then her and Dan went back and kind of like injected more truth into it. Like, and so like that line from Purple probably was originally supposed to be something that's sweet, and so all the lyrics that she wore on her shirt were like from the love songs, and because that's where she was at that point. And I don't know, if you just wanted to be a little devastated, that's something that I learned from the shirts that I've seen. The first one from Drop Dead, all the words to Just Like Heaven, and then she has a line from Stupid Song, which is New York City's never looked so blue, and she also had a shirt that was like, am I right? Am I wrong? Am I totally insane? Had a shirt that was just had a honeybee on it. And then she had a shirt that said the fence in the park. And she had a sticky sweet shirt, maggots for brains. She had zombie in my body, and colors are all flat. I haven't seen anything for You Plus Me Equals Heart, so I wonder if that was a song that she wrote later, or if there's a shirt that I didn't see. My way, she had Did You Get the Hint? And it's like this cute little shirt, purple. It says Visit Your Town Like a Tourist, and Melt With You. And then she also had an encore shirt that was the Three, like third album. And the shirt was red, so that's interesting because, you know, it's pink and blue seems to be the aesthetic. And then interestingly, there's 3 shirts that I found that I saw seem to have also been encore shirts that I don't recognize, like being in any Olivia songs. So I'm so curious about that. She has this one, Killjoy, and then she has this one, Looking for an Issue, and the last one is It's Too Quiet. Let me know if I missed any shirts. I just tried to see what I could find without, you know, in a reasonable amount of time without going down some crazy rabbit hole. So, yeah, let me know if there's something I missed. So I'm curious if those like are just scrapped lyrics or if there's like a deluxe coming.
Is there gonna be a deluxe for this era?
I don't know yet. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I've been writing a lot, but we'll see what it turns into. Maybe I'll turn into a Lux. Maybe it'll turn into something else. I don't know. Still figuring it out.
And if there's a deluxe, I'm like interested in if she's gonna like tack songs at the end, and if so, like does it continue the storyline because she has such a cohesive like start to finish? So is it gonna be like the aftermath of the relationship, or is she gonna like inject new songs, like something after Honeybee and like Purple or something, like a new love song and a new breakup song? I feel like she's like worked hard to make this like one cohesive album. So I think if they are tacked to the end, it'll continue the story, like pick it up where it left off. But I think it'd be really cool too to just get some new context to the like the story as a whole. It relates back to Maggots to Brains too, how they're so intertwined now. They feel like one. I'm not listening to my friends. It's just you and me against the world, and we're the only 2 people who know.
Out with you till it all turns black. Are we so in love? Are we too attached? No.
This is where we get into the like blatant, maybe unhealthy relationship.
Out with you till I just feel sad.
Yeah, this is the midpoint of the album. You know, it's the 7th song. We have 6 songs before it that are like the love songs. We have the 6 songs after that are the, you know, maybe more realistic and the breakdown of that relationship. And Purple is like the perfect bridge between the 2 worlds. And it's the first time that we've really slowed down and start to been like, this is not just this happy and romantic relationship that I've been singing about, but now it's turned into something else. The line when you get so close and you can't go back. I'm so curious if that's like, you get so close and you can't go back, her regretting getting to know him, or if it's like she feels like she can't go back, like she can't break up because she feels like they're so close and they're so intertwined. It's just like, it's such an interesting lyric, and it's open to like a couple different interpretations. And yeah, I kind of like how it's such a specific feeling, but it's also like able to be applied to different situations. I think that Purple like is a very important bridge for the album, and I appreciate it as a song. So I think I'm gonna give Purple an 8.
I got toxins in my bloodstream. You tried hard to suck 'em up.
The Cure is very much like loving someone isn't going to make you love yourself. No amount of love from someone else can make up for the lack of respect or self-love that you have. Someone can love you, and it sounds like this person did, at least in this song, you know, she's saying, and you tried so hard to suck it out like the poison that's in my mind. Like someone loved her enough to like really keep working with it and trying, but you're not the cure. You'll never be the cure. Yeah.
All the pretty girls in the foreground of my mind. I thought I'd done enough, but they keep moving the line.
It's getting further and further away every time that she thinks that she's, you know, feeling more confident or getting over herself, or look, wow, I got this really cute guy and like, you know, I'm feeling good about myself, but not quite good enough to like get past the comparison, you know, the jealousy.
All I see is what I should be. Happier, prettier, jealousy. Comparison is killing me slowly.
Pretty isn't pretty.
You can win the battle, but you'll never win the war. You fix the things you hated, and you still feel so insecure.
She's still comparing herself to other people despite, you know, getting the guy or having this person, the person that she's stalked on the internet and wanted to fall in love with. She did, and you know, it's not the cure.
Got it from the antidote this time.
And she says, you know, it's like in you plus me equals heart. She says, like, I got a feeling wounds are healing. And in Honeybee, she says, so I guess it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds. Like in the beginning, when she was with this person, it was healing, but it was like just something that was exciting on top of it. The noise was still underneath. And now with the cure, she's like recognizing that. But up until that point, she really felt like she was getting better and that, you know, this relationship was making her better. And
all the nights I spent fighting bad thoughts in my room, feeling so alone, might as well be on the moon.
This is even more devastating in the context of a relationship. Not only does she feel lonely as an individual, but she like is seemingly like actively living with someone, has someone with her like all the time. And where she used to feel like a zombie in her body when he's gone, she's now feeling so alone.
Tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry.
This is another like comparison to other women, you know, it's like even now she did get the guy, and so she's maybe not necessarily comparing herself to like random girls, but she's still comparing herself to like his exes. So the pool of like people that she's comparing herself to has maybe shrunk, but it's like even more gut-wrenching now because instead of just like casually kind of, you know, comparing herself like romantically and like sexually comparing herself to these other girls, and she's like can't get it out of her head. She's just tallying it up and like making herself cry over this thing that, you know, something that you can't change anymore. And
it feels like medication, and it's good for me, I'm sure.
You're not necessarily making me worse. Like, it's good for me, I'm sure, but you're not helping me either. You're not making me better. See, right here, she starts to get a bit angry. She's getting angry. She's like, why can't you come stitch me up? Why? Like, why can't it ever be enough? I'm trying to do the things that are supposed to help me. You know, I've fell in love. I found someone I care about. Like, why isn't it fixing me?
Because my head is full of poison and my heart is full of doubt. I got toxins in my bloodstream. You tried so hard to suck out.
He tried so hard, and yet, like, it's never enough. And it's kind of like Begged. I almost wonder, like, how much of like Begged is devastating and really like lets you understand her perspective. But I wonder if what she's begging for is something that he like was never going to be able to do. I'm locking in The Cure at a 9.5 with a new appreciation for the song. Okay, now for me personally, I feel like this is like one of the most devastating songs on the album. Begged is needing more from someone and then settling into like your new norm and just kind of like accepting it. Before it was like this whirlwind relationship that's, you know, highs and lows, and now we've kind of gotten to the more everyday aspect of the relationship. It's no longer like the honeymoon phase and the beginning butterflies. It's like they're getting into like what the consistent day-to-day of their relationship is, and she's kind of realizing it's not what she imagined maybe, or like what she thought she was promised.
All that I want is to know undoubtedly that you just have eyes for me. Could you make it clear all?
So this is like her first kind of ask. She says to get it, she begged later, but it's kind of the first thing she's asking that we know of this person. And it's, can you let me know that I don't have anything to be worried about, that I shouldn't be jealous of these other girls, or that, you know, my way, like whoever that song is about, like, can you put me at ease? And maybe he does, like, in that moment, but then he doesn't continue to show what she's asking for.
What a shame you're not here to witness my devotion and my endless well of needs.
I think this line is so interesting because she's saying, what a shame you're not here to witness my devotion and my endless well of needs. And I'm so curious if that's like sarcasm or if it's like self-deprecating. So like, does she feel like she asks for too much all the time? Or is she being sarcastic in the sense of like, my endless well of needs, like you make me feel so guilty for asking for like the bare minimum.
I'm an anchor in the ocean, you know I could never leave.
I think this is a central point that we have from here out. This line specifically like is a short and small line, but it gives us so much context for like songs coming up. Like Cigarette Smoke, she says, I regret you and how long I stayed, and I resent you for not being brave. And in this song, she's saying, I'm an anchor in the ocean. You know that I could never leave. You know, it's something that basically like I'm at your whim of if we stay together or not. She's kind of doing both because she's angry at herself for like allowing it to keep happening, and she's also angry at him for not being brave after, you know, it's clear she's not happy. You've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not, and yet he's still choosing to like keep her in this relationship. You know, the obvious answer is like for her to initiate the breakup, but she's saying, I'm not going to leave, and you know that. And so I'm a penny in the fountain waiting on something to change, either for you to listen to the things that I'm begging for and to do those things, or for you to do the brave thing. That's another 9.5 out of 10 song. Another 10 out of 10 song coming up. I'm already going to know that it's a 10 because I love this song and I love Robert Smith on it, and I'm so sorry for what I said before. He's so comforting on it, and I needed a second. What's wrong with me is a bit of like the opposite side of the coin to The Cure. The Cure is basically like, I'm the problem. I can't get this poison out of my head. I have these things. It's me, not you. And then what's wrong with me is like, wait, actually, maybe the thing causing all the grief like is you. It's not that you're not the antidote or the cure. It's that you are the poison. You're the problem in the first place.
I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head. I'm out of body in my bed.
See, so now we're like back in the bed where she was saying in begged that I have this thought when I lay in bed at night that I'm trapped inside my life. And so she's further like exploring that same line, saying, now I'm in bed, I'm searching up my symptoms, trying to find like what's the thing that's wrong with me.
Just searching up my symptoms, desperate to fix them. I'll do anything, 'cause lately I've been spiraling up.
See, but she'll do anything, but she also is an anchor who will never leave. So it's like she'll do what it takes, except for the thing that it might take.
And I can't seem to get around it. Head just keeps on pounding with the simple thought, what if this isn't what I want? Went to the doctor and she said I was fine. Tried meditation with a bottle of wine. It's like somebody.
I love the lyric change here. The other two chorus, the first and the last, she says, but every movie that I see makes me cry. And then just this chorus, she changes this one line where she says, tried meditation with a bottle of wine. And yeah, I just like that there's like a little something different. I don't think that the whole song's repetitive by any means, but I think that it's fun to have like one different line like that. Yeah, I wonder if it was like that was the two that they were going back and forth between and then just kind of decided to put both in there in their own way. As I said, that's a 10. That's a 10. I love that song. I think it's fun. I like the beat. See, this kind of reminds me of Honeybee, like vibes-wise, except for that it is a breakup song, so it makes sense for it to sound this way.
I feel it again. Maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow. But I've been seeing that like every night.
It's like it does such a good job of showing the duality of this relationship where she's like effectively been miserable since we hit the cure, or like admitted that she's, not feeling only all this like love and happiness. This reminds me of in Scared of My Guitar.
What if I never find anything better? The doubt always creeps through my mind. So we'll stay together, 'cause how could I ever trade something that's good for what's right?
And almost been like hoping that the other person breaks up with her. And now we get to this point where it's about to happen and she's like, but wait, now I'm sad, I want you to stay.
Well then I guess I wish you loved me less.
I also saw someone say that she says, I wish you loved me less. And that means she used all three of her wishes. Like when a genie gives you 3 wishes, she's like giving all 3 of those wishes to this one thing, which was like super criminal to say. I think this is another 9.5. Okay, now let's go to expectations, which is like complete whiplash from Les. But this song is more like now she's single. Hey, I always have a hard time hitting this. I think there's something to be said about the way that she's echoing here. It's like her convincing herself or like trying to say it enough times until she believes it, like fake it till you make it type of thing. It's like, I am so evolved, I am so evolved. It's like almost like a friend telling her, and she's like, yeah, that's right. Exactly that. And they're like just two friends like trying to convince each other like,
So I hit the new year like a single
this really reminds me of Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl. Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl by Chapel Roan. This has the like essence of Chapel, like how Olivia said that Stupid Song is a very quintessential Olivia song. I feel like this has like very quintessential Chapel sounds from. So much going on this record. That song's really grown on me. Like I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a different sound than the rest of the album, and you know we haven't gotten any music from Chapel, or at least not a new album. So it's kind of like it gives me a little bit of that. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. A lot of 9 out of 10s, but I make the rules, so it's a 9. We're on the very last song, Cigarette Smoke, and I think you guys will be very happy to know that I have fathomed this song, and I'm really starting to appreciate it now. Funnily enough, actually, it's because of its connections to Honeybee. I really do love the lyrics in Honeybee. I'm done explaining Honeybee. I love the tie-backs, especially knowing that Olivia says that she thinks Honeybee is such like a beautiful love song, so the like tie-ins to Honeybee on Cigarette Smoke, which is like, you know, not the breakup song, like the end of a relationship. It's like a reflection on the relationship, just, you know, regret and resentment and, kind of more complicated with like a bit more time after the relationship, it seems.
I regret you and how long I stayed.
I love like the strings coming in. I'm really starting to appreciate the simplicity of the song. Before I felt like it was boring, especially compared to the rest of the album, but like it is like, it's got depth, you know? And
Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark.
it's devastating. That's like, tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. Especially like post anything, you kind of either look at something like really cynically where you're like, you think something is worse than it was, or you're like, you kind of like romanticize something or like remember things in a way that they didn't quite go. And I feel like Cigarette Smoke kind of like alludes to that. Tell me something that'll make our relationship sour, make it so I'm not thinking about you and wondering if I did the right thing when we broke up. I think that's a really real and fair thing to say. You know, it's like make me hate you, because it would be easier than loving you still and also recognizing that we're not meant to be together.
I thought that we played the perfect couple. You didn't want the part.
It's funny too, because here she's saying, I thought that like we played the perfect couple. I thought we were having so much fun until you didn't want the part. Intentionally or unintentionally shifting the blame onto this one person, when in the previous songs we learned like she's not happy and she wants out of the relationship, like as well, or even as the only person like amongst a relationship who feels that way. And I don't think it's like hypocritical, or that I think that like all of those things exist at the same time.
You can break up with this person and, you know, still have nice things to say about them. Like, I think it's just like that duality in that gray area that was really important for me to express on the album. And also it's just hard to like sit with that as a person. It's so much easier to be like, I hate you. This is sucks. Why did I do this? Blah, 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 blah.
Some nights can be so fucking lonely.
And that's crazy going back to Honeybee, because in Honeybee she says, in the dark, I'm not scared. I just reach and you're right there. I figured it out. And I love this part of the song now. Because in Honey, she says, I feel like God threw me a bone, sticky sweet tangerine. And she describes that when she's talking about the lyric as like she wanted something that was like so sugary and so sweet. So it's like this honeybee, the honey, the sticky sweet tangerine. And then this contrast in cigarette smoke is that it's bone dry, bitter, and hollow. You will never know my sorrow. In Honeybee, she says, and I hope I never see your face walking away. Here's to hoping. And now she's saying, you'll be miles away tomorrow. Like, that face is leaving. It's gone. And then why'd I even try at all? You know, like, she thought she found this love, and it's like the most beautiful and sweet and honest love that she's found. Like, why'd I even try? Why'd I even bother? Because now here I am, like, just feeling hollow, feeling even more of a shell of a woman. Maybe I was sad with you, but now I'm devastated that you're gone. So that's it. That's listen number 30. Now that I'm 24 hours in to listening to the song, let's see how I rank them. At number 1, I have Stupid Song. That's not shocking to anybody. Then What's Wrong With Me? Then I have Begged, Less, Cure, My Way, Drop Dead, Expectations, You Plus Me Equals Heart, Cigarette Smoke, Maggots for Brains, Purple, and Honeybee. And I like am so sad and shocked and disgusted that Purple is number 12 on the list, because like what a genius and incredible song. And I love that song. So I'm just like, ugh, like I'm sorry, but I can't put the other songs below it. So that's just like what it's gonna have to be. And yeah, I'm very impressed by this album. I think there's a real maturity to this album, and I love like the teenage angst that she has in Sour and Guts. Like, I loved having those like more juvenile and like younger feelings said by someone that age. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But yeah, I'm like really excited to see something a bit more like mature and nuanced from her. And I think that it's like a perfect progression of just like life and how you go from being a kid to growing up. It's like we're literally watching her grow up, and she's doing such an excellent job at describing that. Fingers crossed for like a deluxe, or, you know, maybe OR4. Like, I know people are like, she just released an album, like, leave her alone, don't. And I'm not, you know, but she said herself in an interview.
Especially at my age, it's like I just feel like I'm a different person every year. And so it's like you can't make records fast enough a little bit. So that's what I'll do.
I think you guys should take a look at her live performances on Jimmy Kimmel and Saturday Night Live. Jimmy Kimmel, she did Stupid Song.
Any stupid song could ever say. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart,
And The Cure. And then Saturday Night Live, she did Drop Dead.
Oh, one night I was bored in bed and stalked you on the internet. Feminine intuition, always had a vision of standing like this.
And Begged.
Patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting away.
I think all those performances were really great. I feel like she's really like matured vocally as well. I feel like they sound very similar to like the recorded or the studio versions of the songs. Also, if you watch the Drop Dead performance from the Spotify Billions Club, that one's like a pretty cute watch because it seems to be, at least from what I was like watching the first time, that she's sang it in front of an audience that knew the words.
I know that the bar closes at 11.
You guys know the words? Wow.
I thought that was really cute, and I think it's cool to watch. Like, I can't imagine what that feels like to have been working on something for so long and to finally release it and then perform it for the first time and have people love and care about it enough to, memorize everything and sing it right back to you. I think to be a pop star. I wanted to document the processing of an album, starting with my initial reaction and seeing how those opinions change. I just feel like I rarely like a song on the first listen, and that's the reason that I came up with this series in the first place. Is I usually listen to a song and it's not until like I hear it a few more times, maybe it's like at a restaurant or in a friend's car or like on the radio in a store. It's not until I've heard it a couple times and I start to get familiar with it that I start to enjoy the song. It's almost like that familiarity is something that I need from a song. I don't like too much to be surprised. I like to know what's coming. When I first listen to a song, I don't normally enjoy it. That didn't necessarily happen with this album. And it's, it's one of those things. My friends know how unlikely that was for me. I wanted to do the 24-hour listen because I figured that my listen would be not great received on the first half, and then eventually I would grow into it. But it's just such a good album, and I'm grateful for that, but it's not really proving my point. We have more albums in the future, so I'm happy to be continued to be shown wrong. Like this format, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. I had so much fun making it, and I'd love to do these deep dives for future album releases. This is my very first video, so please be kind, and if you want to, get ahead of the curve, then go ahead and subscribe. See you next time.